All right, we'll start with in-person questions first for Coach.
What kind of goes into those nights to help get both of those guys?
Trying to find some balance. When one is going, don't just stand and watch and get the other one going. And we know we're obviously much harder to beat when those two are on and kind of firing on all cylinders. But, they've been shooting it better, obviously attacking better and making plays. And so that's kind of what we expect from those two. It hasn't always happened, but when it does, we're obviously a really good team. And just with as far as the play calling and them being aggressive and playing off each other, we've added some things that they do. They're in some actions together, but you don't want it to be your turn, my turn, but they're really getting out running tonight, especially looking for mismatches and taking advantage of them.
I know we park on the zone, but those issues persist. And a lot of times it looks like even when you do get the ball into the middle, Al Horford got the ball there once, and no one's doing anything around that. What's the solution to getting these guys moving?
Yes, I mean, at times, obviously we're seeing a lot of it, and we've found some sets that we do like. Al is not a guy that we would technically love in the middle. And so sometimes we'll come out of timeout or after free throw and have a play call, and that may just be it. And that's the reason Al's in the middle. We still like to run the play and get actions out of it. But felt like we got some movement, got some overloads, didn't swing it as quickly as we could have, and got the 5 men in the corner on the perimeter and attacked that a little bit. So we found some things that we like in zone, but obviously it stands out because we're probably the most zone team in the league. And so it feels like it takes us a second to kind of reset and get used to it. And then we find the middle, find the spots, and got obviously high level shooters with Jason, Jalen that we can play off of or find those guys in the middle. So it's a little bit of a mix, but how much we were flowing offensively in the man-to-man, it looked like we got a little stagnant or stuck for a second when they went to zone initially.
It seemed like you got Smart in the middle there. He came out of that half with Smart going there.
Yeah.
Later in the game, he was catching it really, he was popping. That more like what you're talking about.
Yeah, we mixed it. We starting this third and fourth quarter, we said let's put them in the middle, put JT and JB on the wing, and whether it's Grant or somebody else up top, we'll have them kind of initiate and then find Marcus in the middle who'll make plays. You can find Rob down in the dunker or find our shooters on the perimeter. But we do like several guys in there, JT, JB. Of course, they can score in there, but Marcus really distributes well when he finds it inside.
You guys have not played all that great big leagues. You were able to kind of think 19-point lead and kind of keep it in this game. So is that maturity when you guys have learned how to play better the big leads and not let big runs happen?
Yeah, I would say so. And then obviously shot making, timely shots helps, but didn't love our third quarter and second half in general. Felt we played, much more tight defense. We only gave up 34 points a half, and they had 36 in the third quarter and 63 points second half. So didn't love our second half overall defensively. Felt like we got a little bit loose there, and to even let them get back in it. And although it's it's a game of runs, we don't have to always go that way. It can go the other way from 19 to 25 or so, and that's the goal for us, to push it up instead of them carving into the lead a little bit, and then we have to buckle down and overplay some guys.
This time of year is always tough. Anyway, these last few weeks before the All-Star break is when everybody seems to kind of like slow down a little bit. How much more difficult does that make all the tendencies that you guys are trying to fight and those let-ups that you always have? On top of that, having these are the doldrums of the NBA.
Yeah, I would say that's the case for the most part, except that we haven't had our team a lot of the year. And so this is an invaluable time for us to get our guys together and have everybody healthy over the last 5-6 games and last 9 leading into All-Star break. And so we need this time together, being that we were lacking consistency as far as lineups early in the year. So for us, it's a game-by-game thing, improvement. We really focused in on ball movement tonight and looked at what we didn't do well last night, and I'm happy with that. Have 31 assists, and the pace was night and day. The ball movement, the unselfishness. We felt we obviously could have a different outcome if we played like that last night. And so to do that on the back-to-back is obviously was good in the first half. And for us, it's a game-by-game basis and not looking at All-Star break, but we need all the practice time we can get and consistency on the court. Rob has decent touch, so it was a late shot clock, and they were kind of zoning up off him. So it seemed like everybody got excited for the possibility of one going in, but The mid-range is more of his thing at best.
More seriously, even when he doesn't get touches, he continues to make a difference, whether it's on the glass, blocking shots, just hustling for you guys. How impressive is that? That even on those nights when he doesn't get a lot of touches, he's still able to do that.
Yeah, well, his touches are, he relies on other guys, and some nights he has those shots, some nights he doesn't, but he impacts the game every night in certain ways. And obviously blocking the shots, but also altering. And like I said, on ball, off ball defense, he's been great and really helped us move up the rankings defensively. And then just a threat of what he can do offensively opens up the court for other guys in the driving lanes. They don't want to leave him in the dunker. So his improvement has been steady throughout the year, and we're loving what he's doing for the progression we're seeing. Yeah. And, he got 3 offensive tonight, and he's been getting a second chance points all year. And we know how tough it is to defend for 24 seconds and then give one up. And that's happened multiple times to us. And so it's invaluable that he does that for us and gets us open shots. But that's what he's been doing all year for the most part. We challenged him early in the year, and he's responded well. I don't know fully, just some sore Achilles, and they'll check him out, and we'll know more later. Thank you.